That day, I was packing my bags for the big departure to the Beechwood Academy. Carol was helping me and supporting me through the trauma. It was harder and more stressful than any competition. This was it. I was to say goodbye to the Sycamore Academy. Next time I competed, my old enemies would be my new colleagues, and my old friends would be my new enemies.
If you go, we'll lose.
You're not helping, Carol. It's painful enough as it is, so please quit the guilt tripping.
I'm not guilt-tripping you, Flora. Everyone likes to say I'm off with the fairies, but I know exactly what you're going through. Life is a game of choices, and you've got to stick by them. Even the most impulsive. Your choices make you who you are, and people wake up to that one day.
Thanks, Carol. I'll never forget that. I'll miss your wisdom, you know.
Knock, knock, knock!
People usually knock outside.
Oh my God! It's him!
Who's he?
You don't recognise him? It's Spike, the Bloodflower singer.
The one and only. You were at the concert the other night.
You noticed? Pinch me, I'm dreaming.
Carol, stop!
Go on, pinch me. Ow! Nope, he's still there.
So what can I do for Mr. Spike of the Blood thingies?
Blood flowers!
I'm Jade's mate. She told me about your bun fight. Now, the stuff about Esteban you should know.
Oh, that's Jade all over. Listen, I'm not interested. Go and tell Jade if she's got something to say, then she can say it to me herself.
Okay, keep your hair on. You've got a lot in common, like Jade said.
Don't compare me to Jade ever.
Looks like I've touched a sore spot. Anyway, let's change the subject. Anyone want an autograph from the latest pop rock sensation?
I think I'm going to faint.
Sorry to blackmail you, but you do me a favour. I'll give your friend an autograph.
Oh, please, please, please!
Okay, but only because I want to know what other underhand tricks Jade's been up to.
Here, just follow the instructions and come and find me in an hour. Careful, not a minute more or less, or bye-bye, Mr. Autograph.
Late's my middle name. That's going to be tough.
Time to break the habit, Princess. Later!
What did he call me?
Princess, he called you Princess. Oh, you're so lucky.
locked. There's a message written on the rock on the other side, but I'm too far away to read it. It's a picture of a red rock with a key underneath. No doubt the key to the gate. There's the red rock in the picture, and there's a key underneath.
So, what did you want to talk about? You didn't come all this way to talk music.
Sounds like you're pleased to see me.
I never liked you very much, so please, save the two-faced small talk.
Jade's trying hard to get Birdie's academy on the road, and she's not happy you poached her best pupil.
Poach her! That's Jade, the drama queen all over. Her lost hope is old enough to make her own decisions.
That's what I told her. I also suggested that maybe you were sweet on her, so you couldn't be blamed for trying to keep her within arm's reach.
Are you as dumb as you look, Spike? You know perfectly well I feel nothing for the kid, the same way I felt nothing for Jade at the time. It's so easy to wrap women around your little finger when you know how.
I don't agree, but you must have your reasons for being so twisted.
Reasons of my own? Of course I have! I spent a year of my life in prison waiting for the moment to get revenge. That moment is now. Jade has lost her rising star. Her academy is on his knees, and mine is heaven-bound. Understand now? The game is over!
Loud and clear. And me too, I'm through with playing.
What are you doing?
Sticking to my choices, even the most impulsive. A friend taught me that recently. Jade won't be losing her rising star Sunday, so get ready to be brought down to earth with a loud bang.
You tricked me.
Do you think so? In that case, I will not have done.
You will pay for this at the competition.
Great right hook, don't you reckon?
You came back to hear my story? I was afraid you'd be disappointed in me, seeing what my father did.
Miguel, you have nothing to be ashamed of. I'll never ever hold you responsible for your father's actions. Please do carry on your tale.
When I discovered the man who had spent his life protecting animals was sending them to their execution, I lost my senses and I tracked down a breeding farm my father dealt with. In the middle of the night, I broke into the farm, opened all the gates, and made all the mares escape over the plains. I had no idea what I was doing. Maybe I was sending them to their death. Maybe it was just wrong, but I had to do something, change something. I couldn't just sit there and do nothing about this atrocity. I never went back to my father's house. I thought long and hard and decided that to make up for the errors of the past, I had to devote my life to horses. So I joined a farm and became assistant to a breeder, a good man who taught me everything I know today. I won a number of local competitions, and Harry spotted me and offered me to join the Sycamore Academy. But deep in my heart, I still feel great sadness and anger towards my father. Poetry helped me no end during this period. It brought a sense of balance and serenity amid the disappointment.
You were a very good man, Miguel. Don't beat yourself up because your father got it wrong. You've chosen your own path, the right one. You fully deserve what you're living now.
Thanks. Talking to you has done me the world of good. It's been a long time since I opened my heart to someone. I feel like I can really trust you.
I trust you too, Miguel.
That's the end of my tale. I hope you're not too shocked.
It was tough going, but it takes more than that to knock me down. Considering what you went through and what has become of you, I'm proud of you.
I continued organising my club nights, and they were a huge success. I even got write-ups in trade journals. Then one day, the guy I organised the events for called me up and announced that Tommy Grant in person wanted to try me out for the second half of his show. I was over the moon. The guy was giving me a chance to become a radio DJ just like that. Without a second thought, I went to the studio and soon had my own show. It was a mix of music and phone-ins, the kind of show where people talk about their problems and anything they want. Several months went by, and my success grew. I forgot about my club nights and riding lessons. I threw myself body and soul into the show, and the calls kept on coming, so I knew I was doing something right. It looked like I'd found my vocation in life.
What happened for it to change?
Someone once said, "Life's what happens when you're thinking of something else." That's exactly what happened one evening, when a listener phoned to talk about her problems.
What were they? You're not going to leave me on that cliffhanger?
Yup, I'm gonna keep you hanging on.